Welcome back to Jurassic Park Minute. Jurassic Park Minute is the fan podcast that chronicles and overanalyzes the classic 1993 film Jurassic Park minute by minute. I'm Kyle.
I'm Brady.
And today we're here to bring you minute number 17 of Jurassic Park. Brady, happy Wednesday. How are you today?
I'm doing good, man. We're finally here. We're on the island. We're at Jurassic Park.
Yeah, we're going to be getting into Jurassic Park in just a second here. Are you having a good Wednesday so far?
Yeah, I am. Doing pretty good. How about you?
I stayed up kind of late last night watching the election results, and it's a crazy world we've entered into here. We have a new president-elect here, and in sad news, I have to say, Ghostbusters Minute is almost at an end.
I know.
On our other show, folks,
Clever.
we're just about to wrap up. I know I'm a clever girl, huh? We're just about to wrap up Ghostbusters. Next week's going to be our final episodes of that. So if you haven't heard Ghostbusters Minute, you want to know where this show started, go and check that out. There's like 90 some odd episodes. It's been a real fun time, but alas, it's going to come to an end. However, we are still very early in Jurassic Park. We're only at minute number 17 here.
That's right.
So we still haven't seen any dinosaurs yet. I think they're going to be coming pretty soon. We're going to see them before Thanksgiving. So just in a couple of weeks, we'll get to the dinosaurs. But
That's right.
Right now, you want to get to the island?
Let's do it.
All right. In the previous minute, we met Dr. Ian Malcolm, one of the scientists coming to give his endorsement of the park. Malcolm's unique field of study is called chaos theory. After the introductions are made, Hammond finally sees the island and announces, "There it is." At minute number 17, we soar with the helicopter as it flies over the crashing waves and through the lush mountain ranges of Isla Nublar. At 17:24, the team stares out of the window as Hammond tells them that the helicopter will have to drop due to the wind shears. At 17:30, the helicopter drops suddenly, making everyone nervous. At 17:39, everyone quickly buckles their seatbelts except Grant, who has two female ends. At 17:55, Hammond tries to help Grant fix a seatbelt as the helicopter drops even further. And thus ends minute number 17 of Jurassic Park. So yeah, in this minute, it's there's a lot of like comedic action, but not a whole lot of story or anything. It's the grandeur of entering the park, seeing
right.
Isla Nublar as the helicopter goes down and through it. There's a lot of beautiful shots of Hawaii as the helicopter's coming through here, and that's got to be a pretty precarious ride in. So let me just ask you something real quick.
Okay.
Is this how they're getting people to the park?
Okay. I am so glad that they addressed that in Jurassic World on how they would get them there via, ferry. Plausible.
Right.
How are they going to do it here? Now, they have the helicopter landing pad. I'm assuming that's just for special guests who are coming in. I think it was like Disneyland or something. There was a runway strip for Learjets. And when they would come in, there were actually rivets on the runway. So when they would land, the sound that would be produced from the tires is... Small World or something like
was
that?
When You Wish Upon a Star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so when the plane would come down, go, or whatever, and it would actually make a song, yeah.
So something like that. How they get them there, it's never addressed, I seriously doubt it's by helicopter, and they're like, okay, it's a family of 10. Well, we can only take like 5 of you at a time. So, no, to answer your question. But it's hell of a moment, man. There's some beautiful stuff. I've never been there. I've never been to Hawaii. I know you have. Does this movie do it justice?
Yes, it does. It's a lovely place. Jurassic Park does a fantastic job of capturing the natural beauty of Hawaii, and it also is kind of like I believe that this is an island off of Costa Rica. Mm-hmm. I think that it does double good. It's beautiful, it's lush. It also looks like it could be off of Costa Rica. So
that's right.
When this helicopter comes down, you really do get the grandeur of what it looks like to see off the coast and the mountain ranges, and it's amazing.
Yeah, cool. So speaking of which, whenever this first shot over the helicopter, as the camera picks up with the helicopters, it's fine. There is a giant rock sticking up out of the ocean. And since I first saw this movie, I've always wanted to swim out to that rock. And I always wanted to figure out exactly where it is. And, was pretty sure that, I don't know, it's just one of just several giant rocks off the Hawaiian coastline that look exactly the same. But I actually found out where it is.
Yeah, what's the name of that rock?
The name of the rock, I don't know if it has a name, but it is off the Hoilu Maui coastline.
Okay, yeah. So off of Maui, okay.
Yeah. So that's where it is. So maybe one of these days I'll have the opportunity to try to swim out to it and drown.
Now, I was confusing it with another rock formation that we saw when we were there. We went to a place called Baby Turtle Bay, and we went there. We stayed at the Alani Resort that Disney had in Oahu, and we went out to Baby Turtle Bay, and there's this giant rock there. And pardon me for saying this. This is the actual term the name of the rock that they have in Hawaii. They call it Chinaman's Hat. Because the idea is that there's a giant underwater, and this is his hat. And I remember when we got on the boat, we went out in this bay to see baby turtles because there's all these giant sea turtles that were out there. Didn't see any, but what we did see? the set for Jurassic World being built in the background.
Really?
Yes. When we got to Baby Turtle Bay, there was an island where they shot some of Gilligan's Island. It was also the submarine landing for Lost. But in the background on a hill being built was the set for Jurassic World, which I think is at the very end where you see the Tyrannosaurus Rex come out and
Yeah,
and
like
scream.
the helicopter pad. Or
Yeah, the
something like that.
helicopter pad. Yeah, that's what it was. So funny that we're talking about helicopter pad here because we're going to be getting to that in a
Yeah.
few minutes. But
Funny you speak of Lost, because we in a second are going to be flying over into Manawahupuna Waterfall, if I'm not mispronouncing that. Yeah, and this was also used in Lost. Big, beautiful, kind of slender waterfall that comes down and crashes a little bit wider over the bottom rocks, and that is right where the helicopter is going to land. But we're not quite there yet. But yeah, so okay, here we go. We get into the wind shears scene, which is something that does not need to be there. All that needs to happen in this scene is the helicopter comes in, he says, oh, there it is, it's all beautiful, it lands.
Classic
Bam.
Michael Crichton.
Classic Michael Crichton, and it's one of the many cases this movie has where they throw in something fun, and it just makes the movie that much more fun, that much better.
It's a believable thing that you would
Yeah.
have a helicopter going in between this, in a valley, and there might be some wind problems that would cause it to drop. Now, when I asked you earlier, is this how they're going to get guests to the island? There's no way they'd
doubt
fly
it.
in guests this
Yeah.
way. The chances of having the helicopter crash, insurance liability on that would be crazy.
But I tell you what, even when I watch it to this day, when they have those drops because of the wind shears, I feel it.
Yeah.
Like when you're on a roller coaster and it goes down really fast, you're just, yeah. I don't know. Fun stuff. It's a really fun scene.
But that's classic Michael Crichton because he likes to just kind of like throw in little things to ramp up the danger, just little things to make you uncomfortable as a reader or, a viewer in this case. But yeah, I can't remember if that was there in the book or not. But
I don't believe so. But that's all I've got for this one.
yeah, that's all I've got as well. So I think we're pretty much ready to wrap it up and get out of here. And yeah, folks, tomorrow we'll be back for minute number 18 of Jurassic Park. So please come back and join us for that. And like I said earlier, our other show, Ghostbusters Minute, is about to end. So go check that out at ghostbustersminute.com. All right, folks, until next time, hold on to your butts.
Jurassic Park Minute is a fan-supported podcast. If you like the podcast, then leave us a review on iTunes. You can contact us at JurassicParkMinute@gmail.com and visit us online at JurassicParkMinute.com, Facebook.com/JurassicParkMinute, and Twitter.com/JurassicMinute.